Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K. Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in. with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now.
Here we go.
This game in Milwaukee marks the start of a homestand for the Bucks. This their first look at this year's New York squad. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForest on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Clark, when you think of three-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright. You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Launches it. And again, the Bucks miss.
A 1-for-5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
Here's Brown. Pass to Smith. Over Newell. Swiped it away. It's deflected. Kicks it out to Jones. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Irving can't get it to go. Here's Sanders. And finished off by Sanders.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Mobley. Can't get it to fall. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Knicks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
New York trailing. Brown outside. Offline with his three. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Let's go. It's rebounded by New York.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the dunk by Brown.
Big-time hops on display there. What a throwdown by Brown.
Porzingis with the steal. Irving looking over the floor. And the three off target.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Porter with the steal. And that one, good. And so Poole will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 4. It's good from long range.
That shows the confidence Poole has, not hesitating to rise and fire when the shot's there.
Here he goes. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
How about the execution out of that pick and roll as Poole calls his own number?
And that one's good by Porter.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Pass to Champagny. Down low. Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Holland. Still scoreless. Bertle's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Poole into the lane.
Nobody can knife through a lane quite like Jordan Poole.
Here's Ivy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
Now, here's Ivy. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And here's Poole for 3. Tie game in Milwaukee. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. 17. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Back to you.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It doesn't take much room. Ivy saw some daylight and just took off.
Irving for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. He takes it in. And slam dunk by Ivy.
That is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure.
And it very well should. I mean, I'd be shocked if we see anything better than that tonight.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. changes here for the Bucks. Knicks trailed by 5. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. GA, you hear about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Here is Sanders. There's the drive. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Newell can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from him.
Guys, that's a more reliable shot for Murray than a pull-up jumper. I like to see him fire away in that situation.
Here's Sanders. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Now Sanders, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. That's a 2 from Smith. New York, no good that time either.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Mobley. Pass to Jones. Bucks passing it around. No good from outside. Knicks trailed by 4. A 3 from Porzingis. Out to Smith. To the paint. And the dunk by Smith.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Here's Sanders. It's rebounded by New York. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Porzingis. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And that ties it up.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. That makes defending him all the more challenging.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Murray. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, you look at that situation. He thought he could keep Murray from converting if he got physical with him. You better think again.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility everywhere.
Screen by Adams. And DeJounte Murray good for three. Murray's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Count that one for Mobley.
Great to see Mobley knocking down the mid-range, continuing to improve that part of his game.
And Murray, here we go. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Here's Newell. The tray. And the 3-ball is good. Newell's got 5 now. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. He should have a good one.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Murray with it. Pass to Irving. Over Sanders. Back to Brown. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And I like that Mobley keeps his options open. He knows by making that pass, it could lead to something better.
Now, here is Irving. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Oh, man. Carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you guys.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. On offense, here are the Bucks. The lead is 2. Here's Sanders.